Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Gemma. I'm the owner of Wren, and this is Maisie, one of our senior stylists, and we're very excited firstly to receive all your RSVPs to the sample sale on the 1st of December, and we thought it just made sense to do you a video because so many people are asking so many questions that it just kind of made sense to put it in a nutshell for you like this. And what we will do is share this link to YouTube, so you'll be watching this on YouTube. And then in the comments, we can answer more questions if you have them. So we're just basically going to take it in turns and explain how the day is going to work. So I'm going to go first, and I'm really going to talk about the logistics of the day because you're all asking about appointments and things like that. The sample sale is 11 till 3. It's held here at Wren, which is 85 High Street, if you don't know the address already. And it is a first come, first served basis. So it's no appointments, you turn up. If you turn up first, obviously you get to see the dresses first, and you'll then got the choice of all the dresses. So the later you come, the chances are that dresses will be sold. That's basically how it's going to run. What will happen is you will create a queue outside. We're obviously conscious that it's December and it is cold, so we're using a ticketed system. So in the line, we will give you a ticket, we will take your telephone number. We then encourage you to go to the coffee shops. There are several within minutes, like we have them all around us. So we would suggest that you go to the coffee shop and wait for your turn in the coffee shop. There is also, on the same day as the sample sale, a Christmas market running on the old High Street up here, which is a Victorian one, which is lovely. So peruse the Christmas market, do some shopping if you wish, but just spend your time whilst you're waiting for your slot, staying warm. So they're the two sort of main things, 11 till 3.
Which will mean that parking is really busy.
Oh yes, of course. So parking, now notoriously out here we do have free parking, which is amazing, but it's for an hour. And we imagine that you'll be incredibly busy, not only with the sample sale, but with the Christmas market. They may even have shut the road. We haven't been told whether it's going to be shut or not.
I don't think it's going to be shut. I don't think it is.
But if it is, there is a car park. There are two car parks. There is one that you access from either end of the High Street, and it is a paid car park. It's £1.80 all day. It's very low cost. So we recommend that you park in there. Or behind these houses here, just a little bit further down, is Gaybridge car park, which is completely free all day. So it just needs a 5-minute walk up through the park to the old High Street. So in your sat navs, it might be an idea to plan to park in Gaybridge Park. There's also, if you go past our shop, past a little roundabout, there's free parking all down the road down there. But we are expecting this to be very busy, so plan your parking now. Thank you, Maisie.
Okay.
So going back to our sort of logistics of how your ticket or your time will work, your ticket will allow you a 4-gown try-on. That is the maximum try-on, because obviously we're expecting lots of people. So the idea is to try and get through everybody within the 11 till 3 time. If after your 4 gowns you want more time to revisit the gowns you tried on, or you want to try on more, you will get given a new ticket, and then you would get back to the queue and we'd be texting you again. It is a sample sale, so that is the idea of how it works. So I think that's pretty much it for the sort of logistics. It is free to attend, there is no charge, which obviously we normally charge for appointments. So yeah, that's the logistics in a nutshell. So Maisie's now going to talk about the stylist that will be helping you and looking after you.
So it's going to be me, Maisie, and our lovely Kyan, who are going to be helping style you on the day. And you'll also be looked after by our lovely host, Lucy and Noel. So when you come in, we will help you with some pegs. You can have a browse, walk around, and Lucy and Noel will be helping with refreshments, and then you'll be going into the rooms and with either me or Kyan.
Yeah, so that's it. The hosts that be showing you around. Obviously, if you're the first bride in, you're going to be shown around by the stylist. The subsequent brides after that will be shown around by the hosts, because the stylist will be in their rooms. There is a guest limit, obviously with the nature of this being incredibly busy, it is bride plus 2, which is only one less than what our normal guest limit is anyway. We also are not suitable, this is not suitable for children or babies. Obviously the fast pace of this environment in a sample sale isn't going to be right for bringing babies and children, so please refrain from that. Next thing to talk about is the actual samples, because that's the main, I'd say that's the main questions that I've been receiving via email, is what is actually going into the sale, how much are they going to be, what sizes are they going to be, lots of questions about that. So first of all, there is our first sample sale in over 5 years, which is quite epic. So we have over 50 gowns going into the sale. Now obviously we can't share all of the images for 50 gowns because that would take up just too much time. What we have been doing is creating reels, and our last 4 reels on our Instagram are really showing you a really good selection of what is coming into the sale. There are more, and what I'm going to do is share the list, the written list of all of the 50 gowns in the comments on the YouTube video, so you can look at the list and then Google the pictures of those. But it is from all of our designers, so there is Chosen by Kaya in there, there is Jane Hill, there is Trish Peng, there is Made with Love, there is Alina. The only designer that's not going to sample sale is Margot, but everybody else is in there.
For Love.
And for Love, Jenny
Trish
Yu.
Peng.
Yeah, so every designer that we have apart from Margot is going into the sale. It includes mini dresses, that's been one of the most frequently asked questions. There are going to be minis in there.
Brand new mini dresses as well.
And we've got some archival pieces going in as well, so pieces you might not even have ever seen. Brand new minis, brand new dresses as well, where we've had like duplicate orders happen. And also, to be honest, most of the sample gowns that we're putting in are in great condition. There is nothing there that we would put in that is in a bad condition. Anything that needs small repairs, dry cleaning, that sort of thing, you will be advised about on the day, and what can happen with it and what can be fixed and what cannot be fixed, etc. But we wouldn't be selling it if you couldn't wear it. So please have confidence in the condition of the gowns. What else have we got? That's it for all the information on the designers, I'd say, that people have been asking, but I will, like I said, I will share that list.
What to expect in terms of alterations for the samples and what you can do?
Yeah, so what the stylists will do is talk you through the sizing. Obviously the sizing is varied. We've got them from size 8 to 20 in the sample sale. It is incredibly varied, and generally, this is me just generalising, so girls will be able to specify on each gown. Generally, you can come in pretty much as many sizes as you like, and you can go out by 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Some gowns are limited, so for example, the real structured gowns, they might not have as much going out possible on them. But majority of gowns can come in several sizes, so even if it is, you're a size 8 and it's a size 14, the girls can confidently reassure and tell you what is achievable size and fit wise. They're all very, very experienced with our gowns. So next we're going to talk about payment for the day, so Maisie can take away with that.
So we require 100% payment, and when you pay, you'll be taking it away on the day in a dress bag, but it goes straight away, and there won't be any returns or exchanges. And you'll get a goodie bag, and if you want to go away and think about it, it goes back into the sample. So if you aren't confident on it there and then, you want to go and have a think about it, it goes back on the rail, and if it's still here when you come back, then great. Yeah. But if it goes, it goes. Yeah, it's just the nature of sample sale.
We can't hold gowns, basically, is what Maisie's saying. And on that sort of note, after this sample sale, our gowns are leaving this store, and they are going to multiple sample sale outlets. So what is left will go. So if you're thinking, I'm going to kind of come and try it on today, and then I'm going to revisit in a couple of weeks and buy the sample, it won't be here. We are only doing this sample sale to give us more space. Some of the gowns that are going in, like we said, are brand new. We love them. There's nothing wrong with them. We just simply need, because we've got new collections coming in all the time, the space.
So with your goodie bag, you also get a bride guide. Is it going to be digital or paper?
I could do either, so I think we'll give you a paper one on the day, so that when you leave you can have a good read through. But if you want it digitally, just let us know, and I'll send it to the email that you registered with.
And that will have advice on seamstresses and seamstressing, and also dry cleaning as well. So if it needs a dry clean, people we recommend, and what can be done and things like that. Gem's gonna talk about sample sale etiquette.
Thank you. So this is really to talk about who the sample sale is for, and we've been getting emails asking, letting us know that you're getting married in 2026 and that sort of thing. That's fine, but really a sample sale is for sort of two types of brides really. The bride that is getting married in less than 6 months. Obviously you can still buy a new gown in less than 6 months, but you're going to pay a rush fee for the designer to make it. So this is for that person that kind of like last minute really, 6 months, 4 months, 3 months, that sort of thing, left till your wedding. This is perfect for you, like absolutely perfect. There are brand new gowns going in there, so not only are you getting your gown in a short amount of time, but you're also getting it reduced, which is incredible. The second type of bride that it's for is the bride that doesn't want to spend, you know, the money that it costs to get the brand new gown made for their body type of thing. So those with a lower budget or just don't want to spend that amount of money, that's fine. It's for you two brides, or both, you know, if you've got less time and you don't want to spend a lot of money. It's not the time to come for a browse and work out what is right for you. It's not the time to come and work out the style, you know, the vibe, that sort of thing. You need to do that in a full bridal trial. Because you have just 4 gowns to try on, you need to come in kind of in a way knowing what you want, knowing what suits you. You perhaps have seen one of our gowns that you're like, oh, you know, that's what I want, that's the vibe that I'm after. I hope something like that goes in the sale, or, you know, that gown, that is who it's for. Or if you wanted to be a Halo and Wren bride, but perhaps again the budget hasn't allowed it, the time hasn't allowed it, that is what the sample sale is for. So we really do want you to think about, if you've got lots of time till your wedding, you've got the higher budget, this is not the occasion for you to visit. Kindly, please come back for a normal bridal trial and we will love you and look after you that way. But yeah, it's not for those type of people. It's also really good for if you're after a second dress. We all know kind of now mini dresses, second dresses, third looks, fourth looks, things like that are massive, and it's almost become like a must-have, which is fine. You have the ability in the sample sale to, perhaps if you're already a Halo and Wren bride or a bride from another store, to purchase a second dress, a third dress, if you wish. So we do have, like we said, we've got minis going in, but we've also got some really lovely kind of like slip style dresses, you know, those really kind of simple slips that perhaps weren't enough for your main sort of dress, your ceremony dress, but you want that little slip for the evening.
And super glamorous gowns as well, sparkly gowns with a bit of boning, a bit more party,
party vibes. And we've got some bits that even perhaps would be good for day after, day before. We know you guys have multi celebrations now,
welcome drinks and things like that.
So there's you know, multiple reasons why you would visit the sample sale and it'd be a good idea. So that's etiquette. Etiquette. We're going to leave that in. Maisie has spoken a bit about sizing, but I just let her talk more about the alteration possibilities and how she can sort of reassure you in the appointment.
So it's dress dependent, obviously, and it depends on how the designer has made the gown and how much seam allowance they've got, etc, etc. But like we were saying earlier, it's pretty much possible to take a dress down any amount of sizes, but letting out is a bit more difficult. It just depends on the dress. So when we're going through, if we're putting on a dress that feels a little bit too snug, we'll just have to check each one, and us as stylists will be able to reassure you if it will be able to be let out enough. And things like adding in boning, changing linings, that's all, you're able to do that as well. So
sleeves,
adding sleeves.
You know, we can, if you buy your dress in the sample sale, and then you decide that you want to add an overskirt, you want to add sleeves, you want the neck tie, you know, which is so nice at the moment. All these options can all be done in an Avail Accessories appointment. You can bring the gown back with you, put it on, the girls can help style that gown for you in more time, you know, so you'll actually have your appointment with the stylist and it'd be chill.
I guess, sorry.
I was going to say one restriction is that not all of our designers will allow us to order extra material. So let's say you bought a Chosen by Kaya, for example, and you wanted to have a matching sleeve made or something like that. It wouldn't be possible for us to order material from that designer. However, we can, so not personally us source it, but a seamstress can source you pretty much matching fabrics. And our brides do that now already. So don't let that put you off. You know, if you're thinking, oh, I really want to add like a little Bardo sleeve or something like that, that can be done post.
Yeah, I guess going into a sample sale, you need to be open-minded and manage your expectations in terms of what can be done with the dresses, because if you come in, oh no, yeah, so I just think manage your expectations in terms of the dresses, because we're not ordering you a new dress. So if you come in and the dress can't be altered in the way that you want it to be, that's fine, let's move on and put you in something that can be. But we are very experienced in our gowns and knowing what our gowns are capable of doing and changing, so trust in us, trust the process.
Absolutely. We think that's it. So we're basically going to finish it with see you on the 1st of December. So it's 11 a.m. till 3. At 3 p.m. there'll be nobody else coming in, basically. So it will finish then, because the girls are going to need it, going to need to finish. If you've got any more questions, please put them in the comments on this YouTube video, which I'm going to upload, and we can try and answer them from then. And I will put the list of the gowns on there, and it's up to you guys to kind of go and find the images of those gowns if you wish. Obviously a lot of them on our website, so you can find them on there. If you can't find the image for it, for whatever reason, it's like we said, it's an archival piece or something like that, do let us know, but we cannot send you the images of every single gown. That's just not going to happen. That's not physically possible. But we look forward to seeing you craziness sample sale, where you guys can bag yourselves an absolute bargain, and get yourselves potentially your wedding dress or your second dress, and we look forward to seeing you then.
Bye.
Bye.